was feeling hopeless, I was feeling broken, couldn't see where I was going, almost fell apart. That is when I found you, you could see right through me, pull me from the darkness, save me from the start. I might be reaching for the stars, but whenever I'm with you, doesn't matter where I am. I follow the voices in my heart, I feel you're always here by my side. I know that you are glorious, glorious. I know that you are glorious. I'm all in this time, all in this time. On top of the world, I'd save every moment. Nothing can break us apart, let us show. I know that do whatever I like, because I have you right by my side. I know that you are. 이전엔 내가 아냐, 난 돌아가지 않아. 공허 있었던 그 수많은 밤을 말이야. 아무도 없던 내게 따스히 다가와준 그 모든 의미를 난 잊지.
Oh, hello there, Lightfire. Welcome to the stream. You're so fast. Just adjusting my microphones just in place. Today I'm gonna try and actually finish some of the reference sheets here. Lightfire says, my friend is live, so I must be switching streams a lot. That's okay. There's no pressure. Where's the... There it is. Which one is that again? You. Hello, Senrio. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? I gotta remember how to do this again, because I forget. It's been a bit. This is fine. I'll figure it out. It's like a trust the process. Kind of like the other one, like the other program, but just Clip Studio this time. And then we can do Switch Corner, I think it is. Yeah, that's the one. No, wait, I needed it again. I do wish I could switch between these, but I guess I can't. That's fine. I didn't need to have control over my things anyways. I'm hoping you can hear me. Is my microphone still there? I think so. Hope it's not picking up the wrong microphone. Just gonna do this. I really ought to do it with the other one. Is it alt to do that? Yeah, it actually is. Okay. I keep forgetting that that's the option. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Still learning this tool on Clip Studio. Because I think you have to click Alt before, and then you can do the thing. Okay. There we go.
Sometimes, so many possible things can hit you and make you forget who you are, how brave, and how strong you are.
Oh, you are. Just keep your
And then Alt. There we go.
let it fall.
And the ad is starting. Okay, like, whatever. People are not on there anyways, it's all good. I think I'm ending it there because like I think I have to like start all the way here, and then do that, and then I'm just gonna like switch over to fix these lines because it's becoming a little much. A little messy, but that's okay.
All still the same. 나의 발자국 따라 하염없이 꼭 부탁했던 그게 어느새 또 여기.
Sounds almost like the music's just on one ear, but maybe that's just the song.
And I miss you. Why aren't I with you in this autumn rain? 내 마음을 적셔. 찬찬한 비와 너의 향기에 취해.
Oop. I almost need another one here. Add a point here. Because I think the curve is just a little too much.
All still the same. 즐겨듣던
Yeah, that works better. A little more like it. This is fine. Switch corner. Try and fix all these where I forgot to like press Alt. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I think I did that unintentionally there. Okay. Regularly Blue, hello and welcome to the stream. Regularly Blue says, love your style, very clean and pretty. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. What would you like me to call you by? Because like I see that you're new here. Like, what name would you like and pronouns? I try to like remember everyone's preferences when it comes to that. But thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. I try my best to keep it clean. But then now I'm also like experimenting a little bit with making it messy at some points. But this one, no. Like I'm making a reference sheet. I need to have it clean. Regular Blue says, Blue is fine. I know my username is pretty difficult. Lol. I go by he, him, thanks. Yeah, no problem. I can call you Blue, that's all good. I mean, some people like have their specific names, like a person gets called Casey instead of like their username, and someone else gets called Sammy instead of their username, because it is like Doctor Who reference or something like that. Senria says, I also noticed my toast looks strange. Check it out in Discord. What? Your toast? Oh. Oh, it looks like it has an eyeball. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, Blue, there is like a Discord channel if you are interested in like the community that like they're talking also over there. I can like send it over here. Here you go. So you can have a link to it in case that you want to. People share their art and things like that. Blue says, good to know. Yeah, like people tend to like show their own projects and stuff like that, and I love to see their projects. I try to help them if they have like anything that they need to like get some critique on or advice. I try to do that in there, and I also encourage people to like do something nice for themselves in the day. There's also a channel for that. So yeah, there's like a little bit of a community going on. Upstagoon is on. Wow. I'm gonna catch that. Cedric says, anyways, hello, blue person. Yeah, like a little bit. Lightfire says, I saw the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9. I won't spoil it, but I actually loved it. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm thankful that you're not spoiling, because I'm going in today to watch it with my boyfriend. So thank you for not spoiling. I would be very sad if you did. We've had this talk before. Don't spoil it for people. Not just that one, but also like, you know, any other show. Just in case it's like new and like just come out. Like most people can't watch it within like the first 2 weeks because like they're busy. But I appreciate that you didn't. Thank you. Blue says it's very good. I liked it too. I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight. It's gonna be after the stream, so I was like, okay, like, you know, if I think it is Sunday today. Yeah, like usually I would stream like later in the night, but like since the Amazing Digital Circus is playing like at 6:30, like to I think 9, I couldn't really like stream when I usually do. So it would be a little hard to do that. So that's why I was like, okay, you know what? It'll be like an earlier stream this time on a Sunday. That's all good. Just change things up so that I can like go and watch and be in on it and be like, yeah, I also liked it. I'm also just looking forward to it. Blue says, has anyone seen the Backrooms movie yet? I have not seen it yet. I would like to see it, so please don't spoil it. It's again like one of those things, like consider other people and like they're not from like the same country as you. In my case, I'm Danish. Hello. We don't get a whole lot of things like right as it comes out because a lot of things are made over in America. So naturally we get things a little later than most people. But that's just how it is, right? Because otherwise I would have loved to, I know, but yeah, you know, it be the way that it be. Lightfire says, my friend and I cosplayed Kane and Ribbit, and after the movie, a little girl pointed at me and said, Kane! Kane! It was so sweet. Aww. I love to hear that. Make them feel immersed in it. Blue says, of course, I'm not in France, but they get it super late. Yeah, that's like the thing, like, you know, every country gets it at a different time, and I try to like make sure that people respect that. Not everyone has time to go to the movie immediately either, because, you know, if they have a day job, they kind of have to like, you know, attend to their day job first and then see if they can go in and watch the movie. Because, yeah, you know, it takes time. Should I change the thickness of these and then like work from there? Just line width. Make it a little thicker. That one's thinner. Same for that one. Let's see here. Blue says, I did help with the movie though. Oh, you helped with the movie. Did you work on it? Because that would be pretty cool. Also helping out, like, by, you know, being part of the community is also pretty damn good. Senri says, very recently I have tracked a lot of things in Planet Coaster 2 and have amassed a kill count of almost 59,000 people. Oh my god. Why you do that? Why are you murdering people? I know it's a game, but still. Why you do that? Do I want it thicker? Just so I can make this one a little thicker. Just a bit. Yeah. And then I can make this one thicker. Yeah. Blue says, yes and no. I'm the only known person to own the IRL Backrooms wallpaper. You know the one. So the director reached out and added it to the film. Oh, that's really cool. Like, it's still cool to, like, you know, have things as, like, a part of it. Like, whether it's props or, like, you know, part of the wallpaper and stuff. Like, that's really cool. So you just happen to carry it in store. I'm assuming you work with a store then that it has, like, wallpapers, or am I wrong in thinking that? I can add a point here so I can, like, add thickness. Because, yeah, it's, like, such a specific wallpaper as well. Like, I can imagine that it can be a little hard to, like, find it in any store. There we go. Kasuki, hello. Emo, you saw the new trailer on Sonic Crossworlds DLC. No, I haven't. Crossworlds. Do I even know that? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on. It's Sonic Crossworlds. Was it something with, like, Evangelion or something like that? I think. I'm not entirely sure, like, if I saw it, like, because I feel like that part was, like, pretty out there already, but maybe that's just me. I have no idea. Blue says, thank you. Yeah, the reason I say I'm the only known person with it is because it... Oh! Thank you for following me, Blue. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Let me read done what you said. Let's see here. I'm the only known person with it is because it is incredibly rare, is from the 90s, so no longer being sold, and its manufacturer has been out of business for 30 years, so hunting it down was almost impossible. Yeah, I can imagine, like, 30 years, like, that, like, finding anything that's, like, still there and usable by any means is also, like, yeah, no way. Like, I'm sure that they were, like, incredibly stoked that someone out there had it. And then it's, like, a cool story for you to be able to tell, like, yeah, I did that. I had that on hand for them. Not that I know whether or not you actually knew that was going to happen in the future. But that's really cool. Kazuki says, it's a racing game, yeah, Godzilla and Evangelion. I didn't know with Godzilla, but yeah, like, the reason why I probably don't know much about Crossworlds Sonic is because I don't really play a lot of, like, racing games. My brain is also just like, Sonic can run really fast. Why does he need that? But anyway, that's just me. Finding it a little strange. Blue says, exactly, I had no idea. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you just happen to have things that other people are in search for, and it's really cool when it happens. I'm excited to see the back rooms at some point when I get the chance to. First, I'm just getting to see, like, the Amazing Digital Circus today, and then from there, I'll see what I watch next. Because there's a lot of movies out there. Just gonna move this one a little further down here, and then I can like adjust the line again, so that's fitting a little smoother. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Kasugi says we got a Godzilla Destroy All Monsters remastered. Godzilla is like one of those franchises I know about, but I don't know much about, I'll say. Just a little bit. Sandria says, I saw a Reddit post talking about it and how strange it is for Sonic to race. Some said it's to make things fair, but that's about it, really. Yeah, like, I think that and also, like, some sections of, like, the game has you flying, so it would make sense that he kind of needs to, like, change his, vehicle to, like, a flying thing, so since he can't fly. So yeah. Also, hello, Aspen! Welcome to the stream! Really cool. Sandria says hello, and Kasugi says it's a fighting game from my childhood. Ah. It's like, I think I played like a... what's it called? Like a kaiju-like fighting game back in the day when I was a kid on PlayStation 2, I think? The only thing was that I kept playing as like the Wyvern like character because I thought it was like the coolest one out of the bunch, but I don't remember much else. It was just fun to like walk around. Like, who doesn't want to play as like big cool monster? I'm just saying. Aspa says, how are y'all doing today? Doing good. Like, I picked up my boyfriend yesterday. He's sitting in the room, but he's doing his own thing. I'm gonna let him do his own thing. And we're gonna go and watch The Amazing Digital Circus later today. I think it's 6:30, that's when it starts, so gonna have fun with that. A little date night. Don't know if that's like the most romantic movie you can watch, but you know, could be worse, I suppose. I think I'm just gonna like loosen up that one and then there, yeah. I'm gonna get this liner done today as much as possible. But how about yourself? What are you up to? Do I? Yeah, let's just do this. I forgot to do the thing again. I may be a silly goober when it comes to that. I think it's just easier for me to like fix it later. Oh. Yeah, I can fix that. It's fine. Lifer says, by the way, I added my OCs to Tomodachi Life and the fell in love in canonical order. Oh, that's cool though. Doesn't always happen when it's like, you know, like a artificial intelligence for that. Fun that you didn't have to like edit anything. They just knew like they were destined to be. Aspa says, that's cool. My older brother actually took me to see it a few days ago. Cool. Don't spoil it for people. I'm sure you won't. We just spoke about like no spoiling. But yeah, like I'm hearing good things so far. Like, most people that have gone in to see it like it, so I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I'm just doing that one through because, like, I'm gonna cut it later. Let's see here. Senri says, just gotten lots of accidents in Planned Coaster 2. Nearly 60,000 Aspen. Oh my god. You need to be stopped with that. Like, why are you doing this? What have they ever done to you to deserve it? Let's see here. Life says they fell in love. Yeah, I assumed as much that they fell in love. Senri says totally an accident, right, chat? No, you didn't do it on accident. We know this. You're counting how many. A skitty Pokecat. Life says, I swear to God, I hate my autocorrect. It's all good. I got it. I got what you said. It's just more like my brain reads it as it is, and then it's like, oh, right. They probably meant like this. I think I need to like delete that one completely because like I see it goes down here. Oh. And then we go down here and then edit here. All these lines just get fixed later because it just makes it a little easier. I'm honestly grateful that Clip Studio has like the vector lines because it just makes it a little easier for me to like edit them compared to like when I draw the vector lines, quote unquote, because of the many points that it would create. Didn't love that, so glad I figured out how to fix that. And then we go all the way to the noosh. Schnoss. We can finish that one. And the nose goes further out. Okay, well, I'll just add a line there then. I forgot a line here. There we go. It's gonna be nice to have like a reference sheet that's like done and correct with like Clark, because it was wrong for so long. Whoops. I wanted to give him clothes, but I'm not entirely sure. I might design like some clothes for him later. We shall see. Senri says, anyway, time to improve my theme park Death Trap to lure more people till I have amassed more and more that of a small country. Good lord, is I think that's why you got 7% crumbs, Senri, because of like the kill streak you're going on with karma. Because this is. Oh, I see that you joined in Blue on the Discord channel. Very nice. Seeing that you're getting a warm welcome in there. Gonna like try and finish up like the face in like this area, and then like we can go further like to the body. The body should be much easier to work with. Because it's much less detailed than the face. Why is that? Oh yeah, him and his goatee. Senator says it was 7% last stream. Well, you had the intention of like murdering people in a video game. It just took account for that, surely. Wasn't it like 25%? I'm pretty sure like someone had like 25% and then they tried again and they got 25% again, which was really funny. Because the odds of that is like very small. Just gonna do the zigzaggy. Until he decides to have some gums. How dare he? Then I'll just do this. There we go. I'll check like how much crumbs I have. I don't do that usually. It's usually everyone else. How much do I have this time? 58%. That's not far off from like last time. I think it was like 57 last time that I checked mine. I thought it would be more random than that, but I guess not. It either increases or decreases or stays the same. So I guess you're not alone about it being like about the same. Aspen, you're 44% cookie crumbs. Nice. Like I think it was like Sammy that got like 2% or something like that. Yupa. Like I'm just giving like the line art for like the face and then I'll start like fixing it so it doesn't look as jagged and weird right now. Cause yeah, I need some fixing. So let's just crack that one, and this one as well has to crack. There you go. Works a little better. Gotta do that for the teeth now. Hi, Mom. And if I have to open my computer, so hi. You said you were gonna do it, and then you didn't. That's about it, right? Being eavesdropped on multiple times. Now you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I forget things all the time. Break is starting soon. I see. How very rude. Yep. I'm just cracking these so I can, like, you know, adjust them later. I don't think I need to crack... actually, yeah, maybe. I might actually need to crack that one. This one I definitely need to crack, like, a few arms here. Taking that out of context is probably not a good idea, but, you know. That's something you do, right? You just crack someone's arms. Casually. Yep. I think I've gotten all of them, otherwise I'll just have to pick the same tool again. I forgot. Need to add here. Whoop. It is a little strange that it doesn't do like the adding the arm there, but whatever. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I did crack them. Okay. So now we just need to move them. I think I'm gonna do the other one here, because like then I can actually see things and like adjust them accordingly, because for some reason it doesn't want to otherwise. Yeah, that one doesn't need cracking. Just need to lower it. There we go. I can't wait. It's gonna be so nice to like finish him. I'm far from finishing this reference sheet though, like just because of the fact that I don't have like his overview and stuff, and I don't have his outfit yet, but I'm hoping I can do that soon. Just wanted to finish like the full body, then I can like add the clothes on top of it. Because then I can also like redesign and give him like more clothing options later down the line. I'm a little sad though that I didn't actually think about doing that for like Fashionista. I might have to like draw his nude version before like finishing up. Fashionista being this guy. Gotta remember to save. Because yeah, like I didn't draw a nude version of him, and I didn't for him either. I probably should, and then I can like just add the clothes on top of it. Because I did that with Stefan, but I think he's also easier to like have a nude version, because this guy has like a lot of fluff on his arms that is being hidden away currently. A little silly. This guy wouldn't be a problem. So I should just do it. I have no excuse not to do it. And let's do something like that. And then I can just adjust the width of the line, because they're not supposed to be this thin. Thin lines? Nah, that ain't me. Kudos to anyone that can, I just don't want to. I like thick lines. I think I'm just gonna do that and then lower this one to like be more like the other one. Yeah. I didn't crack this one? That's silly. Sweet. Switch corner. Zoop. I think this one is fine, but I'm gonna crack it just in case. There we go. Just so I can give it that sharp curve or edge or corner, I suppose. That's the word. Finding it finally. This one, it kind of just follows along and then goes till here. Rebecca's, hello and welcome to the stream. Did I say it right, Rebecca's? And what pronouns do you go by? And if you have a different name you want to go by, feel free to say so. Also, thank you so much for calling my avatar cool. I made it myself. It was a lot of work, I'll say that much. 110 pieces is not fun to like work with. Would not recommend that to anyone. Rebecca says, yes you did, you said it perfectly. Thank you! I try. I like to respect people's names and like pronounce them as best I can. English is not my first language. But I'm assuming most names are not necessarily English. It's just it might come in with like some Danishisms here. But welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. It's a very calm sort of stream that I do. You're not gonna see me like going hype or anything like that. I'm here to work and people are here to essentially keep me to actually do work. That's why I started live streaming in the first place, because then I feel obligated to, I must do some work. Rebecca says also she, her. I shall try and remember if we address you by not your name, then she, her. Got it. Rebecca says, same here, I pronounce it the Norwegian way. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm glad. So, you're Norwegian. I see. So if I was like pronouncing it, it's like closer to Norwegian anyways, because like I'm pronouncing it in a more Danish way. But yeah, this is not a hype stream like by any means. It's calm. We just do some art. If people need like some tips or so, like I can try and help with like some advice. People can take it, they can leave it, they don't have to take my advice for everything. My word is not gospel by any means. I might have things wrong, just like everyone else. Or maybe it just works for me, and that's fine. I see, Rebecca says, yes. Freya says, bites 100 times. Why would you do that, Freya? Goodness me. Rebecca says, I love calm. Same. I like the hype ones every now and then, but it's like I need it to be like, you know, on my terms. Like, okay, now I feel like I would like someone who's just like hype, happy all the time, just bouncing off the walls. It's nice to like listen to, but I'm not one of those people. Like, in real life, maybe I'm a little more like happy-go-lucky and stuff like that. Like during conventions, I'm very thrilled to be there, but like that makes sense. I'm there to see friends and enjoy their company. I'm having a great time. Not that I'm not having a great time when I'm doing art. It's just more like I can't sit there and be bouncing off the walls when I'm doing art, because like kind of need a little more precision. But you know, oh, thank you for following me, Rebecca's. I appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm so glad. So do you do art as well, or do you just like watching people do art? Because either works, really. Like, grabbing the wrong lines. Rebecca says, yes, I do art and watch artists. Ah, so you do both. That's all good. I do that from time to time as well, where I like watch like some of my artist friends like do art and on streams as well, like when I have the chance, because a lot of my friends are also like in North America, so it's like oh I would love to watch, but it's in the middle of the night for me. A little hard, but they understand usually. Rebecca says yes, and yeah, the time zones, it's a pain. So sometimes if it's like, oh, like I have a person that I want to like, you know, collab with and we can like draw a Pokemon from memory or something, we just sit there like, okay, when? Because like they also have a day job, and yeah, I would like to not sleep at 4 in the morning. It's miserable an experience to wake up then at 10 in the morning and be like, I only got 4 hours, 6 hours of sleep, or whatever amount that you get. And I also don't want them to like go through that necessarily, so it's just like, why? Gotta have some compromise, I suppose. Fair says, I don't know what to draw, Rara. Oh, I don't know, like maybe her character or something? Like, if you have like a persona or something? Or, because I'm assuming you have a persona since you say the Starlop, but I don't know if Starlop is anything specific. My brain goes to like Starlop Honey, but like that might not be true. My mom says, I fell asleep at 5 in the morning this night. We went to bed earlier than you did. I think we went to bed at like 2? But I worked pretty well for like waking up at 10 or 11. And got up at 7. You also don't sleep a whole lot. Like, you work on less sleep for some reason, and it's like a superpower or so. Some people have. I just don't. I don't get those privileges. I need proper rest. I cannot function without. Boyfriend often watches me just conk asleep right next to him, and he's like, what? My mom says, well, I had to get up at 8. My mom went to bed again and got up at 10, 5 hours. Sleep is normal for me. Yeah, it's normal for some people that they just do like 5 hours sleep a day, which again is a superpower. Like, you get to do so much more stuff that you want to do. But it's good to hear that you slept some more than just like the 2 hours and that was it. That would be concerning otherwise. Slowly getting there, like shaping so his face is like actually like working. I forgot a line there. How do I keep doing that? Wait, oh, there it is. Boop. And then back to the other tool, and then I can fix. There we go. At some point I gotta do something else than like use the mouse, because I can feel that my hand is like, nah mate, you need to like change it up sometime. Which, fair. Do you want to like try and do some other projects as well, and not just like the reference sheets? Because yeah, I have like other ones that I want to do. Which ones though? I have no idea. Not right now. My brain is not thinking. Rebecca says, this is an interesting way to make smooth lines. Yeah, it's actually really nice with Clip Studio. You can make smooth lines with like the vector tools. It's really easy then to like make it smooth, and then like when I want to, I can go ahead and change the width as well. As I can like show you here. I can go ahead and be like, oh yeah, you know, I want this part to be like thick. I just click and pull to the right, and there you go, like it becomes thicker there. But I still want like this to be like thicker, there you go, like, but I want to keep this thin, so like I let it taper out like that. The same goes for here. I might want it thicker, so I'm just dragging it. This one I want to like be a point. I'm just click, drag to the left, and it becomes thin again. I might want to add another point here though, because like it's a little too thin, so I'm just gonna like do that. Also, hello Rufus, welcome to the stream. So I'm just gonna go over here and click on like the option to add another point. I'm gonna do that right here, and then I can add width to it, because like in Clip Studio you can only add width to like where there are points and adjust it from there. So that way I can like make it like the thickness I truly want it to be. Which also then means that this one, for example, I can do this, but you know, then you can see here that it becomes like a little bit of a problem, so I might just have to add another point here to make it thicker so that you don't see that problem there that was like occurring with the line. But that's okay, like it's just about adjusting, readjusting, and perfecting it per se. If you want to be perfectionist about it, of course, like not everyone wants to do that, and that's okay. It's not for everyone to sit and nitpick like this. Rebecca says, good to know, I just started to learn Clip Studio Paint, been drawing on Photoshop before that. Yeah, Photoshop I was like using before. I didn't really love it because there were like a lot of things where you're like, there's not a whole lot of brushes to choose between. Like, granted, I'm not really using any brushes, as you can see, like I'm using like the standard tool thing, but I have the option to have different like lines. I'm pretty sure like I can go in and pick this one and then adjust somewhere. It has brush size here, but I'm pretty sure, can I change the brush type, shape? Yeah, I can go in here and change like the shape to any of these. Like I can change it to chalk if I want to. I think so. I guess not. I'm pretty sure like you can change it in some way, but I'm not sure entirely how. I'm still learning it, to be fair. But I do enjoy the fact that I can have like vector lines that are a different type. Because like if I really wanted to, like I have a vector layer right now, I can just go in here and be like, okay, you know what, I want to like use this line. Whoop, there you go, there's a vector line. But the problem about this is that if I go in, oh, that's not what I wanted. If I go in here and then I grab this, you can see here I cannot change like the curvature, but it does allow you to like change the lines low essentially. It's just, again, the problem is I can't like change like the arms or anything. Like the curvature is like set with these, like I can't crack them or anything. Unless I actually haven't tried if I say switch corner here. Can I do that? Oh, would you look at that? I can change it to be pointy or not, but I don't see how I can like do the arms or anything of that sort. So there's that. But yeah, like at least I can do pointy or not, but that's not ideal for the most part, that you can't like adjust. But it is an option. Rebecca says, no wait, Life says I got a new profile picture. Okay, like let's see here. Oh, I see Kane. Immediate, just see the eyeballs. But yeah, like remember to use vector layers if you want to like do smooth line art like this, because it's gonna make it much easier. Like if you don't use like the correct line, like the layer, then you're gonna be in trouble with like adjusting it. Oh wait, it's a Larvitar. Huh. By the way, that Pokemon game over there is like on Twitch specifically. They have like these like mod things that you can do. Add a mod and then they'll just pop in and put a Pokemon in there for you to catch. But yeah, always remember to like have vector layers. If you're gonna like want to adjust them like this, then yeah, like do yourself that favor and remember to like make vector layers. But yeah, a clip I feel like is better an option, also because like you could buy it like one-time purchase and then that's it. You have a perpetual license, and I like the fact that you can upgrade your program's version without having to pay like from scratch either. Like that's like an idyllic way to go about it. Because Photoshop has like that whole like subscription thing. Like I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Clip Studio, by the way, like no worry. I just like the program because like that's the one I use. That's what I prefer to use. Sometimes I use Affinity Design when I'm doing like graphical work. It depends on project to project, because I have like other ones where it's like I need to make it so that it can go onto merchandise, like get laser cut onto it, so I need it to be correct and like vector, because like sure this is vector lines, but like there's no way of like saying control Y to like see where the lines are, like where it's gonna cut essentially. So yeah, like that's like the reason why I don't use Clip Studio for that part. But I think Affinity is pretty much like free at this point, so anyone can like go and grab it and work with it to make graphics for like laser cutting. Rufus says, I was about to say I watched the Amazing Digital Circus episode 9 yesterday, and then I saw your profile picture chiming. Do not spoil it, by the way. Like, I need to go and watch it today, just so you know. I watched it pirated because I'm not sitting in a room with the Amazing Digital Circus fans for an hour and a half. I wouldn't last 10 minutes in there. The combined smell is probably classified by the Geneva Convention as chemical warfare. And Rufus says also that they won't spoil it. Good to know. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it, like, depends on, like, what country you're in. I think in Denmark it's gonna be just fine. Like, I don't think people are gonna be nasty in there. Did I not? Huh? I didn't crack it. Okay. Let's see. Rebecca says, can I ask to see the entire drawing? Oh yeah, sure. There you go. Like, So far it's just like this one character on here, but like I will eventually put in like a front and back view. When I do reference sheets, I usually do that. I can show an example like of that. I just finished the last stream. I finished this one where there's like a front and a back, and then there's a front and a back with like the outfit, any small details that needs mention, like in this case, like he has like fluff on the hooves, has a cutie mark sometimes, like unless he's like just anthro, his magic color as well, stuff like that. Like it's just, you know, usually I don't do side view per se, but I have done that a little bit with Clark already. He has like a previous one where you can get to see like how many teeth he has, the side view of like the tail, because it can be a little hard to tell. So yeah, like there's a few things. Rebecca says, and damn, looks good. Thank you. All these your characters? Yes, actually, yeah. All these are my characters. I just make like new reference sheet for Clark specifically here because like I don't like him being buff. I wanted him to be more twinky, so his anatomy has changed from like from muscular to like less muscular, just like slim, because that's what I intended him to be. I also wanted to give him an outfit because like currently he doesn't have any, so that's a work in progress. And for Atticus / Starburst, it's just I wanted to make a unicorn character, and I thought it would be fun and neat. So he's just a little artist. And I was like trying to like work with him and like the values as well, like if there was like enough contrast, since he is so monotone in like the colors, then the contrast really has to be there. I think it worked out great to like try it in grayscale, and then I was like, oh okay, like these are like too similar, so I'm gonna change that or like add some new stuff to him, because before he didn't actually have the splotches, but then it was like, oh, I look at the values, you can't see like the difference between like the cutie mark and his fur coat, so it's a good thing to do sometimes. Let's see here. Rufus says, dude, I can't believe they got Clark Snargo to act as Captain Clark in the Backrooms movie. It was crazy. What? I don't know about that. I have not watched the Backrooms yet. I intend to at some point when I get the chance. One thing at a time. Rebecca says, are they part of some kind of universe or just self-made universe, if that makes sense? I guess you can say like this guy is like, you know, a fan character, but I will also use him in like my own universe. I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Like at first just a fan character, but then I was like, okay, if I just remove like the cutie mark, he wouldn't really pose a trouble as like, you know, anything else, because like the My Little Pony universe doesn't have cloven hooves. And also they can't really claim unicorns. That's not their invention. But yeah, like all of these characters are technically part of like my own self-made universe with like superheroes, like furries that are superheroes. They've been bestowed like superpowers by a dragon, which either gives them like, you know, one superpower, one weapon that has a superpower, and then a side effect. It's usually like that, but then there's like irregular ones where they have multiple superpowers, maybe multiple like side effects, or no side effects. You know, like it's like a mix, and it could also be like no superpowers but all side effects, which sucks. And they might have extra limbs or something like that they shouldn't have, to signify that they are like really irregular comparatively to the ones that are just regular superheroes. But that also makes it harder for them to hide that what they are in day-to-day life, which is like a problem. So it becomes like a whole thing for like the story. Rebecca says, cool, thank you. Rufus says, sold your fur, Omnifur? What do you mean with Omnifur? With like his cutie mark, or what is it that we're talking about? I'm gonna continue as well. Furry Homelander. I am confused what you're trying to say here. Like, you need to like do a whole sentence here for me to understand. No, I wanted to adjust the width of the line. There we go. Rufus says superhero comic / TV series, The Boys. Okay, so they are superheroes, but I call them like indigos. I just say superheroes because that gets a thing across what it is. Let's see here. Rufus says there are superhero characters named Soldier Boy and Homelander. It's really dark. Okay, I have not watched it, so, but I'm assuming I'm probably not going to, because like I'm not much into like dark super. Well, I say I'm not into dark superheroes, but at the same time I'm making like a kind of dark story, but like I guess I just don't like the immense amount of violence. I'll say that much. Because sure, I have superheroes and they do fight and stuff, but like I don't want anything excessive in my own story. Like, it's still gonna be what's it called, serious and stuff, but like I just don't want it to be like too excessive with things like blood and stuff. It's not my cup of tea. Oh no, I wanted to adjust the width. You barely see it because like he's leaning his head up, but he has like a cyan thing here, like a cyan line. Versus an Omnifur is a nod to Omni-Man from the comic / animated series Invisible. That guy, like the one where they made a meme out of him. Like, look at all these people, what they have to do in order to achieve the yada yada, like our power or something. I'm not much into that because like I feel like that one is like excessive, because I saw a clip of him like beating up that character so much. I was like, no, thank you. Not my cup of tea. Like I'll do without, you know. Espa says, I got to go now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Like, thank you for dropping by. Even for a little bit to hang out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Or night. Rufus says, there's like a billion memes of him, but yeah, that's him. Okay, like, so I did get which character you were putting down. Yeah, like, it's fine. Like, I get people liking that sort of stuff. I just can't. I'm just sitting there like, you know what? That's a little too much for me. The same goes with like, you know, something like JoJo's Bizarre. Like, I know a lot of people love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But I'm just sitting over there like, like I couldn't even watch like a review of it because like it icked me out a little bit with like the thought of it, some things, or like the imagery of it, which is kind of funny considering that some things are a little like dark and sinister in my own thing, but I want to try and avoid depicting like too much gore and stuff, or like any sort of blood, because yeah, I just don't find it appealing. I don't feel like it always needs to be there in stories. Like, sure, like in some cases I guess it makes sense to like, you know, have like the severity of the situation, but like I try to avoid having to need it per se. Like, I will only really have like, okay, like it's not so much like I don't want it to be needed, is more so like I will only put it in when it's truly needed in the story, rather than like, you know, like, I'm just gonna put it in there just to put it in there. Like, I don't care for that. Rufus says, I recommend Invisible. It's pretty good compared to The Boys. The edginess factor is Invisible is kindergarten level. Yeah, it's just like, you know, I found it, I was already queasy when I saw that clip. I was like, nah, you know, if I'm already getting queasy from this clip, I don't think I could like last with like the rest of the show. Not to say that it's bad. I'm just saying that I would not enjoy it because like I tried to give it like something like Rick and Morty a chance, but I just could not for the life of me because like it was just too gory for me. Scenario says, I'm back and now my streak has reached to the low millions now. Whoa. You're going at it. Goodness me. I'm amazed that anyone is still coming to your, like, amusement park that you made. Rufus says, fair enough. Rebecca says, lurk. Yeah, you go for it. You don't have to like always be on when it comes to my streams. It is also just nice to have people in the background. I do that too with like watching people play cozy games. I just let them like yap in the background as I'm like doing art. It's nice. Well, Wimpod appeared. Or maybe. I'm gonna catch it. But yeah, like I think like my stories will lean more towards like, okay, like if there's ever like blood or gore is like is needed for the scene or like needed for an ability specifically, it's not anything to relish. It's just something that has to be. It's not something to like, you know, overlook either, because like I don't necessarily like it when it's just there and people don't really like, the characters don't really react to anything. Like that's like one thing that I don't like with like Hell of a Boss, that they don't really care, but like at the same time it's like at media literacy, they live in hell. It's kind of like a common occurrence, so it makes sense as well. Like, but like usually I don't like that kind of attitude, but that's also just, you know, like depending on like what media we're talking about and what the context is. Like as I said with Hell of a Boss, it makes sense because, you know, they kind of live in like hell and like people get attacked all the time, so I can't really like fault them for like not really like showing any empathy towards it, because like that's just their life, that's what they're used to. But most of the time that's not the case for most people, so that's why I want to avoid that. Because like if I see someone bleeding in real life, yeah, I would be concerned. I would like try and help them and find a band-aid and stuff. I think that's normal. A reaction to want to like, you know, and depending on how deep it is, like call the ambulance. But you know, a lot of people have like their own like tolerance for violence and stuff. I just have a very low one. Probably not the lowest it could possibly be, but still. Because I think I watched like Adventure Time with like HBO as well, and I was like, you know, I don't really care for all this like added blood for no reason. Like I don't feel like the story really needed it. I don't really like Fiona either, because like she reminds me of a person I don't care for. But like that's not her fault. Like sure, there should be character growth, but there's also like moments where I'm just sitting there like, the writer kind of didn't think that through. Like, would you be okay? Like, would you forgive a person for that? No, I don't think so. Rufus says there's gonna be so much blood in it in the not so short story I'm writing. I mean, like a long story can also like, you know, if you're ramping up like the severity of the situation again and again and again, like it becomes like a imminent thing that violence might have to be amped up for that. For like the severity of the situation of like the new standard, because like that's also like a thing, like to think about, like when you're making a story, like okay, if it's a long one and like the power level is like creeping up, like yeah, like you're gonna have to like adjust it in order to showcase the severity of a situation. It's just inevitable that that happens. But I also don't like condemn people from making things that they like, right? Like if they want to like see that more in the world, like who am I to like, you know, say that they can't? It's just like it's not my cup of tea. I'll like great to see that you're making stuff. I'm just gonna move on from it. Like I don't need to like, you know, comment on it like anything bad, like other than like, you know, I'm glad to see that you're doing it. Like have fun with it. Enjoy. I don't really care much for critiques and stuff anymore. I'm sitting here like, you know what? Like if it's constructive criticism, sure. But when you're just like wanting to shit on a person just to because like you don't like the work that they're putting out, then it's like, what about you just move on with your life, you know? Don't make your life be like, you know, hating on someone specifically. That just doesn't make sense. Like if you don't like something, just move on from it. A lot of people don't seem to grasp that concept that you don't have to look at it. You can just block some words, like it's the internet, you can block words that you don't want to see. Like if you don't want to see Haspin Hotel, you just block the word Haspin. Because, you know, like there's options out there. Rufus says hotel. Ah, yes, you know, just block the word hotel. You'll never see an ad for a hotel ever again. You're going out traveling, like, yeah, nah, you don't need a hotel, right? Like, you just go with something else, right? Rufus says some dude said hotel. Huh? Some dude? What dude would say hotel? Need to move this one actually a little bit. Here we go. I don't think I adjusted any of these lines now that I think about it. Whoopsie daisy. Let's just adjust that real quick so that they make a little more sense. Yep. Yeah, I did not adjust any of these. I see that now. Whoops. That's okay. That's why we're like going over them again. Just to make sure that it looks good, it looks fine. I don't like that the point is so short here. Like I might do something about that. Can I make it longer? I don't know. I think. Let me just. Yeah, that looks like a better curvature, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Rufus says, I'm working on a scene build of the Rage Virus world build thing that my long story takes place inside of. It's on a farm my Sona lives on. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but might have. You might have, and I might have forgotten a little bit about it. Like, I don't remember everything everyone says, but you're more than welcome to, like, retell things. I don't mind that. I do that all the time, after all. Like, you know, me telling about, like, Nathaniel and his, like, whole thing of, like, what he is, and now it's like, oh yeah, like, I've added to it. Like, now he's a god. I'm like... I make so many of my personas into gods, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, there's a reason why I have like now 19 Sonas. You're never gonna know who is me and how much of me there is in each one of them. Like, it also like distances me from them, since they are in stories, like, because I don't see myself as a god by any means. but I have like 4 personas that have turned into gods, and I'm just sitting there like, well, there are certain aspects of them that are like me, yes, but the god part, no. I don't ever, and I will never see myself as a god. I just sit there and create stuff, and they just happen to become that because they encompass so well with their design a certain thing. Like, Nathaniel is a judge, and I was like, you know what? Like, actually, I think like the judge needs to be its own like godliness, that it helps like the other 2 gods, life and death, because like I don't want life and death to be every sin and every virtue, because like it made it like pretty imbalanced actually, and didn't really make sense. Like, you know, the god of death kind of needed to be, you know, balanced in order to make people balanced, because his job is to balance them out once they're dead. So it's like, it doesn't make sense to have him just be all sins then. So then there's like the god of like the judge, which will, you know, keep the balance in a way, and like help the other 2 gods be balanced, and also has like the underlings of all the sins and the virtues. Like, they're actually his underlings and not like the god of death and life, because they have other underlings that will help them with their tasks. Rufus says, Sarg, my OCs do stuff like work and have hobbies, and you have OCs out here achieving apotheosis. You don't have to have the same kind of story as me by any means. Rufus says, my Sona lives on a farm in Ontario, Canada. I made up NA, named Marathon Creek Farm. Accidentally sent that message early. Ah, okay, so in Canada, I made up named Marathon Creek Farm. Okay, that's what you were trying to say. Like, by all accounts, you don't have to have like Sonas that are like mine, where it's like, you know, some of them turn into gods. Other one of them are like, you know, virtues and sins, like a small handful of them. Then I have like some Sonas that are just like regular things. Like, from what I can remember, I have one that's a tailor, just something really normal, like being a tailor. And then there's like another one who is a mayor, and then there's what did I have? I forget. Let me have a look-see. One that is just an artist, and then one that's like a couple of them are scientists. So it's not like they're a lot of like, you know, big and grand things. Not always. Like it that seems unrealistic. It just happens to be that a lot of my Sonas, they were just like, the design just lends itself to things that I'm like, oh, okay, like I kind of need to like use them for that. But you know, you don't have to by any means like have a big grandeur thing. Like that's silly. Like, this is your story. You do what you need to do for your story. Let me see here. What are you saying? Rufus says, the surrounding area is a real place along Highway 400, but the farm itself obviously ain't real. It's somewhat based on one I worked on for a month, but it's also its own thing. Yeah, like, completely. You take away from your own experiences and put it into, like, your work. Like, a lot of people do that. Not that I can say that I experienced, like, any of these things that I do for, the, like, my characters, but, you know, that's just because I like big, weird stories. Like, I guess you can say, like, kind of like, I was inspired by Sonic. They do, like, grand things like that, like, over-the-top stuff. Like, I like Bayonetta as well for that, like, being, like, over-the-top with things. But yeah, that's not for everyone. Like, it can also be very grounded stories. Like, I love those as well. Like, they're fun to, like, see as well. There's a reason why I like a lot of like cozy games, because they are pretty grounded for the most part. And it's just nice to, like, you know, have a little slice of life every now and then. Like, I enjoy that. Like, it doesn't have to be big and scary all the time. Because, like, I also wanted that to be, like, kind of part in, like, my own story with, like, the superhero comic. Like, I want there to be, like, little everyday things as well that they need to solve as well. Because that's just more relatable. I'm not doing it for the relatability, it's just more so, like, you know, make them people. They're people, not just, like, a superhero that needs to save the day always. They also have their own life, where there's, like, complicated things and emotions that they need to, like, you know, deal with. Like, just, you can't just put it on a shelf, like, you have to deal with it at some point. Let's see here. Rufus says, bro has work experience working as a god. No. No. Oh yeah, you know, like, this is like, you know, a part-time job that I have, like, work as a god. I mean, I guess you can argue that a little bit when you're making a world. You are a bit of a god when it comes to that, but yeah. I don't really see myself as that. It's just more so like, oh, I get beamed, like, some ideas in my head and I just put it onto paper. Fictional paper, I suppose, if it's, like, digitally done, but, you know. Sometimes it just clicks and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. This needs to be part of the story now. I kind of feel like, you know, the Ice King sometimes with that. It's just like casually like, oh yeah, sure, like, beam that in straight into my noggin, I don't care. There's plenty of room up there. Rufus says, I'm kicking half the characters of my long story out in the first chapter because I cannot handle having 20 main characters at once. Yes, like, too many main characters is it can be a detriment, so it's a good thing to, like, wheedle it down to be a little more manageable, especially for a new person to come in and, like, read it. It's like, oh, if there's like 20 characters you need to memorize immediately, that's no good. Most people won't. Rufus says they'll come back later. Good idea, like, you know, trigger them in. Sammy, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Rufus says this is not who goes there. I'm not having 50 million billion characters on at once. Yeah, like, then you might as well divide it up at that point. If you have, like, a gazillion characters, you should really divide them up into, like, different stories. Like, even if I, like, have, like, these characters who are gods and stuff, like, they're not important to the story all the time. Like, they're really only important by the end. Like, they don't matter up until that point, really. So, you know, because they can't do much of anything. Like, they're just doing their job as, like, the gods of life and death. And the judge being a judge, you know, does his thing when people die, like, send them where they need to go. That's it. Rufus says, no, wait, that one I regret. Sammy says, I'm gonna need to buy sandals and shove them in my fursuit paws, because apparently making essentially shoes is really hard. Yes! Shoes are nothing to sneeze at. Like, I've watched, like, some videos about, like, this guy making, like, boots and whatnot. I'm just sitting there like, that's a lot of work. I didn't know there was this many nails in, like, the shoe sole, and I'm walking on that. My brain is just like, huh? But it's really cool to see. Like, I would recommend, like, watching videos like that, like, making of, like, actual boots and whatnot. Like, it gives you a good insight to things. It's nice. But yeah, it's definitely not like easy to just make a boot out of nothing. Because yeah, like there's a reason why there's like shoemakers out there. Like it's a whole profession for a reason. Like I'm sure you can make something, but like I don't think it's gonna be as comfortable as like, you know, a proper shoe. Unless you learn how to make a proper shoe, that could be like a cool skill to learn, honestly. Sammy says, I'll do you one better. My mom learned and used to make shoes. Oh! Then you could. Then you could learn from your mom. That would be pretty damn sweet, honestly. Again, it's never a bad thing to learn like new skills, like to have under your belt. There's a reason why I want to learn like new things to do so often. I just sit there and like go, yeah, I want to learn this. I want to do that. Like then I better learn how to do this in order to do it. And then I just do. Like learning how to do leatherwork, yeah, that's actually a really pretty cool skill to have. You can make so many things with it. Not that I have, but like I want to like learn how to do more of it. I'm gonna fail a lot, but that's okay. I don't expect to be like good right out the gate. It's just fun to like learn. Also with 3D modeling, I want to learn that, and because I think it would be cool, and I'm still getting into it. Now I can like move these a bit. And just with a little bit more, just a smidge. And then I need to move this guy because it's a little too far up. There we go. And this one I need to move a little bit up. There we go. So his teeth are not like super thin lines. Yeah, his head is pretty much finished. Now I just need to do the rest of the body. Yippee! He's a lot more detailed than I remember. I should have done something with... Oh, no! Can I select this and then that specifically, then do this? No. Okay, so I have to work with it. Rufus says, I'm decorating the dining hall building in these photos of random activities that happened throughout the forum's history to give it more depth. Yes, that is a great thing to do. Like, you know, make it a little bit of a mess in like where the character lives, like throughout time, is such a missed opportunity with like a lot of like games and whatnot, where they just like they don't add like to the background, like as if like it's lived in. It feels like an IKEA. Like just like an IKEA display, but even sometimes like very barren version at least. So it's a good thing to do. Would fully encourage it. Rufus says, I keep making more of the guy that owns the farm, photos from throughout his life. Yeah, that's good. Because, like, as I said, like, a lot of people, like, end up making just, like, a barren place where it's, like, the bare essentials and that's it. And that's not really telling much about the character, other than, like, you know, they might just be a bachelor that never, like, thought about getting more things that they just like to have, like decorate and stuff like that. Which I guess some characters could be like that, but I feel like, you know, if you're making like a whole world with like multiple characters, like all of their houses or like their interior shouldn't be the same. There's a reason why I want to like also like when I make like places for my characters, I want to like make sure that they have photos in the background of like what they did like in the like when they were younger, especially because like I think one of my main characters, Lawrence, we're gonna spend a lot of time in like his family's house as well, because like he tends to go back to his family's house a lot just to like, you know, take care of his little brothers. So it makes sense that you would see a lot of photos of them in the past when he was a teenager and they were like little toddlers and stuff. Like it just makes sense to have that. And like, you know, also like photos of him being a little toddler with their dad, because like his dad didn't just start taking photos when like his little brothers came into the picture. Like he obviously would take pictures of them prior, like of him too. Let's see here. Rufus says that his name is also Rufus, but he's not a self-insert. I had his name decided before I started using it for my own online name. He's like 46, I think. Fair. Then you have a ton of like years that he's been alive where he's like, you know, taking photos of like certain events, things like that. People that have come and gone in his life. It's a big work to like make a whole person. That's what you're doing when you're making a character. You're making a whole person. It's not just an appealing looking character and that's it. Like there's history to them. History that you have to make up. Like, so it makes him a cohesive person. Like these events made it so he's like, you know, distrustful of that person or etc, right? Like, so there's a lot to it. Rufus says, I kind of want to share a few of the photos I've made so far of his life. Yeah, feel free to. Like, I encourage people to like share their projects and stuff like that. Like, it's never a bad thing to share it online. Like, if there's like a few points where it's like, this is really like something that needs to like be kept a secret because like that's like a reveal, then you can keep that to yourself, like, so you can have that reveal moment. But I think it's like a good thing to like share a little bit about characters here and there for people to be engaged in it and you know, look forward to more of like said character. Because like if they don't know, they can't be hyped for like when you come out with like the story or in whichever format you decide. It's also something I want to work on, like, you know, make more art of my characters without them being like just reference sheets all the time, because like I'm tired of like it just being reference sheets. It needs to be more like little mundane things and stuff. But it's like a work in progress. I'm already starting to like have like little document with like my personas specifically, like writing down like events that have happened in their life, what caused them to be like distrustful of people or you know, very trusting of people. Like Clark, for example, is like very trustful of people because like he has no sense of like self-preservation because he is the god of life, so why would he care? He is fine. He's gonna be forever fine. No self-preservation whatsoever. Sammy says, I went to Maker Fair yesterday. I made a bunch of stuff and bought a needle felting kit. Ooh! Felting is fun. Like, just be careful of, like, you know, the stabby stab. Because, like, I did felting a little bit. Like, it is fun to do. I actually enjoy it a lot, but it's also like a, uh-oh, I don't want to, like, hurt myself by accident. Since that can happen. But now you make me think about it, like, oh, I might want to do it again, like, because you can make little figures with it too. I think it's fun. But it's also like, I also have the possibility to do cross-stitching. Am I doing it? No, but like, I'm considering doing it, because it would be fun. I have the materials, so I could. Let's see here. Rufus says, I put some of them in your OC's channel in Discord. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, it's a good channel for you to put it in, because I did like make a specific channel for like your OCs and lore for that reason, so you can like express yourself and like, you know, share about it, and if you want feedback, like there you go, like people can write in there. Sandra says, so my friend showed me some thing on Discord and I felt the need to show it to you fellow goopsters. Is it the one in public chat? With the Coca-Cola that has garlic flavor because, I mean, I guess why not? Senator says yes. Oh my god. Disgusting. In my opinion, I would find it disgusting. I don't want garlic in my Coke. Samus says is $25 worth it for 2 birds. 2 birds? So you're gonna make 2 birds with it, or what? Senator says, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I don't know either why people make flavors like they do. I can't show all these like on stream because there's so many of them, but it's like really nice to see like little photos, just like everyday life and baking cookies and sitting with your chicken. That's really cute. That's nice to see. Like, I love seeing that sort of stuff. Like you're developing a whole world with like a story behind it and like characters that they find close and dear enough to their heart that they have like these photos laying around with them. It's great. Keep it going. I love to see more of it. Rivers' first photo dates back to 1992 when he was 14. Dang. Nice. I'm assuming like you blacked out like the text for a reason, so you get to like, you know, fill that in later. Let's see here. My mom says, I saw a honey the other day with soya and ginger. Huh. Ew. Not my cup of tea, but whatever doesn't, you know, deter you from eating it, I suppose you can do whatever you want. It is just an interesting choice. Who am I to judge? But I also have my disorder, so I find most new things disgusting. Sammy says, bro, my friend's phone background is Ranch Pop-Tarts. Why? Ranch? I have questions. Rufus says his dad dies from myxomatosis 2 years later in 1994, kind of like tuberculosis, except it only affects rabbits, and it takes about 2 months to kill you, and you go blind after a few weeks. Okay, slow and painful. He doesn't really talk about his dad much. Yeah, I mean, like, you can still talk about your dad regardless, like, you know, because if you still have like fond memories of the person, you would want to remember them in like a good way, like during the good times that you had with them. But I mean, I guess I think it depends on like each character, right? Like how they approach life, because like they can also be very cynical, or like they can like not want to talk about it for a long time till like they feel more stable in their own life to like, you know, really like accept it and talk about it like in a more common way, right? Like it depends from person to person. Let's see here. Sammy says, are we talking about lore? Yeah, we were talking a little bit about lore. Rufus is telling a little bit about their lore with their story. I was talking a little bit about mine as well, like, you know, with Clark not having any self-preservation because he is god of life. Why would he care? No one can kill him. So he's very a trusting person comparatively to Ryder, who is the god of death. Like, sure, he is god of death. He won't die, but he still has that fear of dying. Regardless of that fact, that he is a god, he shouldn't be worried because he's still gonna be around, right? But he has fear that maybe one day he's not gonna be, and because he might overstep in his role or something, and the god above him will maybe not want him around then anymore. Meanwhile, Clark doesn't think about that because, like, he's just doing his job and happy with it. But he's also not as close with, like, the mortals compared to, like, what death is. Like, he gets to see all the flaws and, like, the, what's it called? The humanity in people and, like, their fears and concerns. Like, he gets to see all of that more than what life does. So he gets that fear instilled in him thanks to, like, the mortals, essentially. Which is a valid fear to have, because, like, kind of need to get along with the god. Let's see here. Rufus says, yep, the photo of him at a concert is of a real concert. Radiohead performing live at the Pink Pop 1996 concert. I was like 1 year old when that was the case. Senator says, and I also showed some recent news on GTA 6, and it's not a good one. I don't play GTA, but I can look. GTA will 6 will not be released on the Water Ring Toss handheld. Oh no! How dare they not accommodate to my consoles that I have available to me. How dare. Rufus says reference photo in OC's channels. Okay, yeah. Because, like, I can't show all these. Like, there's a lot. But it's nice to see, yeah. You caught it pretty well with the characters. Let's see here. Sammy says, my OCs that are gods/goddesses mostly don't have any self-preservation as well, since they can only die if everything they rule over dies. For example, if all plants die, the goddess of plants will die. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, that's why it's like, you know, for god of life, like, as long as something is alive, he's fine. Unless, like, you know, the god above him, like Destiny, decides to, like, erase him, essentially, like, because, you know, he can do that. Like, he can just replace the god of life with someone else if he so desires. But does he do it? No, not really. Like, he already has, like, a multitude of universes with, like, different versions of god of life and death. So there's a ton. Why would he just go into one and be like, yeah, I'll replace this one? But yeah, like, God of Death is, like, scared that he might just, like, you know, do that. Not that he knows that there's, like, multiple universes either, so, you know. There's something like that to also consider. Senator says, truly sad times we live in. There's no need to be sad. Oh, with the GTA 6, yeah, truly sad times. How dare they? That's not very accommodating to their fans, I'll say. What if I want to play my game on the ring toss? Cannot believe. Such audacity. I like how messy these lines are till like I fix them. I'll fix it later, it's fine. I'm just putting the lines down so I can do that. I think I'm soon there though, with like putting all the lines down. If I'm looking out. Yeah, I would just need for the tail then. I think. No, wait. I think I forgot this one. Zip. It's fine if I forget something, because like I can just add it afterwards. It's not that hard. So that's the nice part about it. I mean, I do also have like a god that's like got a lack of apathy, or like, you know, just kind of a very distant god, because like, you know, why should he care like specifically about this one universe? Because he has so many other ones that it's like, you know, it's a dime in a dozen. He'll come to learn. Then he has to care a little bit more about it. For certain reasons. But I like that, you know, like, you know, he's not evil, it's just more so like he has so many other things to attend to, like he can't keep a track of everything all the time. He doesn't especially treat one better over the others, so. Because why should he? That would be silly. I think I'll end that line there, because I already have a line for that one. And then I need a line for this. I think that's it for that line, actually. And then a line all the way here. There we go. And then I just need for the little fins. I don't think I'm gonna make this in time for, like, you know, the stream being over and stuff, but that's okay. I didn't expect to be done by any means anyways. Let me see here. Sammy says, I feel like you made your universe so fantastical while mine is much more scientific. Yeah, I like having like this freedom to do whatever I want, like with the story. Like, it's just more fun that way for me. I'm not saying that doing scientific is like bad by any means. Like, I encourage people doing it however they see fit for their story, their universe, is their rules that they set down. Like, I set down other rules within my own universe. I don't expect people to follow my rules for their own universe. That just doesn't make sense. And I also expect people to respect that as well for me, that my universe does not abide by the same rules as, like, I don't know, the real world or so. Like, sure, there are some things that are, like, overlapping, right? Like, you know, life being, like, you know, starting from water, essentially. That I kind of took from like the real world, but like don't expect that with everything, because by all means I will break things just to make it like, you know, the rules are different in mine. Because I don't much care to, like, you know, always research everything. Like, yeah, sure, I could to make it more immersive to like the real world, I suppose, but I don't want to make real world 2.0. That's just me. I'm fine without like it being so rigid. Sure, there's a lot of like cool details that I like take here and there from like the real world, because I think it's neat. It fits well into like what kind of world I'm setting up. But yeah, like everyone does their own thing, their own type of story, because like a lot of people make like cozy games which have like horror elements into it, and they find it still cozy, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't find it cozy whatsoever. Because now like the coziness of like, you know, the feel is kind of gone when you're like, you know, putting a horror scenario in here. It's like, how's that cozy? But like, I guess that can be cozy to some people, like, you know, the comfortable horror genre. Not that I've ever heard of that before, but like, you know, new genre can pop up anywhere. Different combinations of things. I don't think I'm gonna catch the Mr. Mime. We're gonna leave it. But yeah, like a lot, like I just like that there are less boundaries. Like, it is your fantasy. You do what your fantasy like allows you to do. I just love that feeling of like, you know, being able to do what I think would be like a neat thing. Sammy says, I'm addicted to science. I will temporarily change the air density and add more shoulder bones to allow my characters to fly. Yeah, like, go straight ahead for it. I think it's great. I just don't want to like do all that research, because I just like to create without thinking and like, you know, just going for it. My mom says, if you are named Lizzie Borden, you might find a little gore cozy. I mean, it's not just her, I guess. There's also like other people who like the farming sims that are coming out with like horror elements to them. Like, I also am intrigued by some of them. Like, I saw one where it's just like you need to solve a murder mystery, and it's like different for each playthrough. Like, it's not the same person every time. Like, I think it's also like different people that gets murdered, like, so it's not just like the same person is like getting murdered or anything, which is pretty cool. Like, it's cool to see like these like different like ideas that people have. I just prefer most of my cozy games to be like, you know, something like differently oriented, but like that's the thing, like that's why I'm making my own, because then I can like, you know, make the food I want to see in the world, because it's just easier that way. Like, if I want to see something, then I just can't just make it. No one says I can't make it. The tools are right there and free for most people. Like, I think it's free for everyone, like, really, like, to get like Godot and Blender. Like, there you go, like, you have two things that you can use to make a game. When it comes to music, on the other hand, I have no idea. I'm sure there's like things out there. I forgot, like the paw pads. It's also 3. It's been 2 hours. I'm just gonna like make this real quick. So I have all the lines, I think. I just need to like fix them at this point. There's gotta be a lot of snapping. I know this one needs to be snapped, and this one. But definitely like gonna have to sit and do this off screen, like fix him, because this is a mess. Like that one's even like harsh. Maybe not. I'll keep it like that. I can always change it as well. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'll save for now. And since we've hit the 3-hour mark, or like the, not 3 hour, 2-hour mark, and it's 3 p.m., it's time for me to log off. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And I'll see you next stream, which will be, when is it again? Just gonna check. Next stream is... Did I close the thing? No, there they are. The 11th, actually the 12th I need to cancel, but like the 11th I should be back and like do one more stream before I'm out of town again. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.